Hey guys, welcome to the April 2020 edition of AI Software Radio Hour. All the updates you need to catch up on the software portfolio in one jam-packed episode. Our team is currently all working from home because of the public health situation, but we're hard at work making our software better for our users. So we wanted to share some updates with you about the great work that's been happening. In this episode, you'll hear about tool development milestones, adoption success stories, software tools in the news, and of course the ever popular, often imitated, but never quite duplicated software team spotlight. So without further ado, grab your coffee, settle in, and let's talk about some tool development milestones. We have some big news from the project team formerly known as the Online Tools team. This team builds web apps that integrates with learning management systems like Canvas and Coursera to enhance the learning experience and courses for learners and instructors. Well, that team has been renamed to Gamut, and it has a brand spanking new logo. And the tools that the Gamut team makes are also going to share similar styling moving forward. So why did we decide to make this branding change, you might ask? Well, it's a great question. This change will allow us to create a more consistent user experience for the learners and instructors who are using our online tools. This change also simplifies the work for our designers and developers and makes it more efficient to create new tools in the future. For these reasons and more, it made sense to brand them all under one fantastic name, Gamut, and to style them consistently like other commonly used software suites that you might be familiar with. Rhymes with Moogle and Microsoft. Gradecraft is our amazing platform that supports gameful teaching and learning. This is an approach that allows students to have more autonomy in their learning, to challenge themselves more, and to recover from failure. There has been some monumental design and development progress for the Gradecraft team in recent months. Our DevOps team recently moved Gradecraft from our own servers to a server hosted by ITS, leading to huge cost savings. I mean, we're talking up to 5 figures a year, and that's not even including the decimals. Here to tell us about some more important new work on Gradecraft is AI's resident software QA expert, Michael Skibb. Michael?
Two important upcoming additions to Gradecraft, which took massive effort from our team. We'll soon have a brand new homepage for all users called the dashboard. This dashboard is important because it gives instructors the ability to manage their own courses, copying, deleting, publishing, etc., without the involvement of the Gradecraft team who would have to do it manually. It's the homepage feature our non-U of M instructors have been longing for, which is further evidence that dreams really do sometimes come true. The Gradecraft team is also in the process of implementing a new subscription-based payment process. This is really impressive work that makes Gradecraft more flexible, allowing non-U of M instructors to pay only for the number of courses they want to use, only for the amount of time they want to use them. So let's all give a big virtual fist bump to the Gradecraft team for their excellent work.
Well, that is all wonderful news. But lest you think we're just building dope software but no one's using it, I give you adoption success stories. eCoach is a web platform our team has built that gives tailored coaching to students to support them and to help them succeed in large intro courses, where one-on-one communication between instructors and students is darn near impossible. After a very successful eCoach expansion meeting in fall 2019, the eCoach team is now working to help 4 new universities adopt eCoach in fall 2020. University of Pittsburgh, Penn State University, University of Minnesota, and the National University of Singapore. This is huge momentum, and I think I speak for the team when I say that we are happy as a clam in butter sauce about this growth. The eCoach team will be holding a training later this year to train all the new institutions.
The to-do list is one of the most popular features for students in eCoach. Students completed more than 81,000 to-do list items on eCoach in 2019.
Our Tandem team also has some exciting news. If you're not familiar, Tandem is our tool that supports group work in classes by delivering tailored lessons about how to work effectively in teams, as well as feedback about how the groups in the class are actually performing. Our team has launched Tandem in a new course in winter 2020. That course is SI 339 in the School of Information here at U of M, taught by Colleen Van Lent, and this is a course that provides accessibility audits for client websites or tools. We also continue to have people banging down the door to use Tandem. There's currently a waitlist of more than 20 classes and 2 programs at U of M that are interested in using Tandem, including some really interesting use cases like project-based teams. We've also had 10 institutions outside of U of M reach out because they're interested in using Tandem. So all that to say, right now, Tandem is about as popular as toilet paper during a public health crisis. Speaking of which, if anyone knows where a guy can find some TP around here, please leave a note in the comments. Viewpoint is a platform for creating, running, and participating in role-playing simulations that enable learning and professional development. The Viewpoint team is currently collaborating with U of M's Foundations of Leadership course for new supervisors to design a corporate training simulation that will help supervisors from across U of M be more prepared to face challenging management situations in their new roles. I'm working really hard on this one because I think that my supervisor could really benefit from this one, if you know what I'm saying. Ross School of Business ran their Leadership Crisis Challenge on Viewpoint in January, and this is their third time using Viewpoint for that same event. Over 200 students participated this time around.
During this 2-day simulation, participants sent each other more than 3,700 messages on Viewpoint.
We've also come across some great AI software callouts in the news recently. First off, check out this quote from a student who used Gradecraft in his Italian course at U of M. Gradecraft never made me discouraged when I was struggling in Italian. Not that I was struggling, but it made it okay for me not to be perfect all the time, which is the reality of learning a different language. This kind of thing makes our hearts melt. Thank you, Mark. You are definitely now one of Gradecraft's favorite marks. A few months back, we talked to students on the Diag about why they recommend other students use Atlas. We heard some really great things, including this.
I think Atlas is honestly a necessity at this point. After freshman year, when I found out about Atlas, I've been using it for every single course.
Couldn't have said it better myself. To see the rest of that video, check out the YouTube video link in the description of this video.
Alright people, in 2019 we had more than 35,000 unique users log into Atlas.
Our software team spotlight this month is Aditi Anand. Aditi is a senior software developer on our team, and she joined us in September from Purdue. Aditi got her bachelor's in computer science and engineering from RGPV University in India, and her master's in computer science from University of Wyoming. At AI, she's working on Atlas and Michigan Online. Now, I've never studied computer science in Wyoming, so I asked Aditi a couple questions about what it was like to live in Wyoming. She told me a couple eye-opening stories. First, she told me that one time the wind was so strong that her bus stop just picked up and flew away. She also told me that once she had no electricity for 2 days, which meant no heat, and it was negative 40 Fahrenheit outside. Now, legend has it that the only way Aditi survived this is by the heat generator from her own hands while she was writing code furiously. Although Aditi is a tremendous developer, she didn't always plan to be on this career path. As a kid, she wanted to be a professional cricket player, but her mom put the kibosh on that plan pretty early. Then she wanted to be a movie director, which she told me she still thinks she should do on the side. Now, Aditi, I totally think you should pursue directing on the side. After all, we support passions and side projects outside of work here at AI, but please make sure you report a conflict of interest with Mike Daniel first. Something else you may not know about Aditi is that she loves board games. Particularly, she used to play Settlers of Catan religiously and competitively. While playing Catan, she becomes a completely different person. A grumpy one who doesn't like to lose and may cry if she does. Her words. Which I say is a sign of a true competitor. But fortunately, she's really good at Catan, so she would just trash talk everyone else and make fun of everyone who was losing. Again, her words. All things considered, we are so thankful to have such a tremendous developer, trash talker, and friend on the software team in Aditi. Well folks, that's a wrap on the April 2020 edition of AI Software Radio Hour. Thanks so much for watching. Stay healthy, don't forget to laugh a little bit once in a while, and we'll see you again soon.